Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wrestling Guy Podcast. I'm your host, David. I'm here with the Butcher.
Hello, hello.
You know, I'm a little upset. I'm supposed to be on vacation with Mariachi Loco at Lake Havasu.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
Well, you know, I'm leaving after the podcast, so.
Where are you going? To Lake Havasu?
Lake Havasu. I'm going to bust out my Superman tarantarans, my Batman tarantarans. My wife just came to drop them off.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not going to have a camel toe when you wear that?
It don't matter.
Oh, goodness.
I might have one. I heard our guest has a camel toe.
What? Who's this?
You don't know our guest?
Of course I know our guest.
He's been calling you out all over Facebook.
That's true. I don't know what's his beef, but we're here and we have Mr. Mario KonanSki.
Yeah.
I'm just more interested in this camel toe. Who's got camel toe?
Oh, he's telling you.
I don't know. That's what Butcher told me.
No, he
toe.
has camel toe when he's going to wear those tarantarans, whatever he's going to wear.
Oh my, that's.
Don't worry, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you.
Oh shoot.
You can put it on your wall screen on your phone.
Oh man, oh.
I think you'll like that, Mario.
I just might like it on a good drunken night too. You know? But
whatever gets you guys off.
I think I'm going to stay sober now.
Us? Oh yeah.
Oh goodness.
I heard. You know, I'm pretty sexy.
I'm sure you are. Mario, so tell us, buddy, where have you been? What's been going around in your world these days? I haven't seen you like in three to 4 years. I haven't seen you.
Oh yeah,
it's been a while.
A long while.
Oh, yeah. Actually, from the beginning of UIPW, I remember that was the last time I saw you.
Oh yeah. I moved. You know, I was doing pretty good other wrestling shows, lucha libre.
Okay.
And some lucha libre americanos. I don't know, it's made a big difference, but I love both shows, you know. And and I took off last year, made a bonehead move and got married, and you know, decided to hang up my referee shirt, you know, and be the family man.
Ah, very nice. Congratulations.
You know, thanks.
That's
man.
Awesome. I mean, you got to move up. I mean, you can't be doing the same stuff over and over. Take a little break, come back. Take a little break and come back. But you're still on break.
Well, I'm on parole now. You know, on probation. You know, 6 months into it, I got in jail, and you know, the marriage life, I guess, right? But
jeez,
it's all good though. You know, the alimony, child support is like shoot, man. And,
oh my goodness, ham and egg. So before we get all started, before we advance ourselves, so tell us, what makes you get into becoming a referee? Or, I mean, what made you like pride? What would you like? Gay pride?
which is nothing wrong with that lifestyle. Nothing wrong with that lifestyle. It's okay.
I'm talking about when you started off before becoming a pro wrestler. I mean, referee. I'm sorry.
Butcher is having a hard time.
Before I remember, you're
butchering the whole podcast.
Let's Mario, anyways.
No, he's just nervous
because wait, Mario. Before all that, KonanSki.
Yes.
What nationality?
Man.
People want to know. Your fans want to know. Where? Come on, the famous KonanSki. Is it German?
It's a kind of German name. You know, it's kind of German Russian.
German Russian. Or are you Jewish?
Jewish. I'm not tight, man. Shoot. I heard David was tight, but I'm not tight, though. So
I have a little bit of Jewish in me.
Really? Oh. That means he's circumcised.
Oh my! He's already small already, isn't he?
I think so. I don't know.
Well, what I've been told, but
we can ask his wife.
Is she here?
I don't know, but we'll be another day.
No, all right, cool. It's
nothing wrong. You know, they say guys that are circumcised last longer than uncircumcised. Butcher.
Hey, there's nothing wrong having a turtleneck.
That tells you about you and your elephant trunk.
I didn't come talk about sizes. You know, like I should have stuck to the cooking channel or something, because this is like
okay. Oh no! It all started from your last name to penis. So I don't know.
It's associated somehow, I guess.
How do you get the penis and KonanSki mixed up, man?
No, but in all seriousness, how did you get started in this crazy world of professional wrestling?
As a referee.
As a referee.
Or were you a wrestler at one time? I don't know.
No, it's like I went to go train to wrestle. I wanted to try, see what's up, and
where'd you start training at?
In a backyard, and the ring was up, and I think I forget his name, but I think it's Don Antonio's ring. It was Don Antonio's ring, and once a month just pay a couple bucks to use a ring once a month, and find somebody to train with, and I bumped into a gentleman named Supernatural, and and it's I've always trained like maybe 5-6 times or I was learning how to take bumps and just quarter rolls and all, and he suggested I go train twice a week and just once a week, and because I was working, I really couldn't do it, and I was going to shows already, and this one particular show, which I still consider my home, even though it's not on, is Lucha Pro, and I was always doing my thing, always going to the back talking to the guys, and they ever asked me, hey, do you ever think about repping? And it's like, yeah, I do, and they just tossed me a wrestler and said, get in there.
Yeah, and the rest was gravy.
And the rest was gravy, and it's like, shoot, man, it was freaking on and cracking.
And how long ago was this when you started?
I want to say, 2011?
It was around 2011.
2011, and it was like cool, man. It was like, this.
Was it a fun experience?
Yes and no. It was cool. It was very cool, but it's scary at the same time because it's not knowing what to do, and what we do is like you got to know what's going on. And all I was told, I just want to thank because my very first match it was Mikey O'Shea versus Sam Knight.
Oh wow!
It was the very first match, and
those are two big boys.
Yeah, two big boys, and then a 14x14. That's
a small ring.
Small ring right there.
I've been in that ring.
Oh.
Is that place still standing? Because that place is pretty old. That's the one on Florence and Main.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
I mean, it's like when you go in there, it's like going inside a Munster's house.
Oh, hey, man.
Well, then again, man.
That's my home.
I know it's your home. And look at the results. I mean, you look like freaking Igor.
Hey.
Hello.
At least I call you Herman.
You know what, hey, David, you know what?
I'm on a roll today.
Hey, dude, check it out. I know you told me before this podcast to keep cool, because I want to tear this guy's arm off and stuff, and I'm trying to keep cool so we can have this conversation. So
he was calling you, just to let you know, because of this whole arm wrestling thing. He told me you were going to be easy to beat.
Oh, goodness. I know. Dream on, buddy.
He told me, he goes, Mario, no challenge. He goes, I'm going to entertain him with the arm wrestling match. And then he did. He called you Herman off air. So
off the air, you call him Herman?
Herman Munster.
Herman. Slack-a-tooth.
Slack-a-tooth. Well, I only got one tooth, man. And all those who know,
ain't that the truth?
Yeah, that's the truth right there, man. But it's just like, shoot, man.
So, now that you're doing refereeing, have you ever been involved in a match?
Oh, plenty of times, man. Well, if you're asking if I've ever had a wrestling match,
right?
I was a part of one battle royal.
Okay.
And I forget what company it was.
And I bet you got thrown out easily, didn't you?
Hey, shoot! I thought about you, and you distracted me, and I got thrown out.
Oh, good.
Hey, you have the same win-loss record as Butcher.
But I was just.
Sorry.
I won't.
Go ahead.
But he's been a wrestling how long?
Yeah, for about 10 years.
Then he's only at the same record? Shoot.
The same record.
Well, I did have a wrestling match, and back at Lucha Pro, it was I was refereeing Big Double Homie versus CeeLo Brown, and if anybody knows me, I love siding with the Rudos.
Yeah.
The homies, you get the big dogs, you got to, and so I was doing the slow counts when the white boy was, the Big Double Homie was going for the pink. I was screwing him big time, and I didn't know that the promoter wasn't there, that he left Sean Black in charge.
Oh, really?
Yes, and another technical wrestler that I've always screwing, he came out after the match, and he told CeeLo Brown to get back, and that he was going to restart this match, and I better get it right. And he brought out a guy that always wanted to wrestle me, Old Man Bill.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's like...
It was a chili beans versus a torta.
Torta's going to win all the time.
But speaking of torta, you're the only referee that I know that you take a torta to the ring with a Coke can and a bag of chips.
It's got to be authentic torta, all right? Because I've been asked to referee Lucha Libre Americano, and you guys bring me what do they call it in English? El Subway, and it's just like, it's not a torta, it's the Subways, and it's like, so it's got to be an authentic torta. Like next door right here, I just thought, how come you didn't tell me about the tortas right here?
I did told you. Yeah. You text me and I told you. Right next to David.
It could be worse. They could think you're Jared and bring you a 15-year-old girl.
Oh, goodness. Oh, and he looks like he wants to go for the audition now.
Oh my! Are we sure there's no donkey show behind the curtain here now or what?
So the KonanSki.
Yes.
How did you get the name?
Well, you know, I mentioned we were talking earlier.
Back to the last name.
Back to the last name.
Yeah.
Please, can we change the subject? 'Cause I'm just thinking about this little wedgie kind of thing with touchdowns on and stuff.
I'll send you a picture of me and Mariachi on the lake with the Speedo, with my Superman Speedos. Mine has a cape in the back.
Yeah, the cape in the
My
back.
Speedos have a cape in the back.
Oh my goodness.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
so that it can lift up and flaps.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Hey, honestly, in all honesty, Butcher, when I got here, I never knew who David was, and I seen him waiting outside, so I handed him $1 because I thought it was a bum waiting outside, you know, and it was like, hey, here you go, sir, you know, and he was like,
What are you talking
You know what? It kind of feels good. And for once, I got someone on my side here.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Wait a couple days.
Oh, goodness.
Don't make me call Human Tornado back.
Oh, goodness. Well, you can call buckwheat as many times as you want. I don't care. Anyways,
what?
what are you doing any more refereeing right now?
Referees, I really haven't been booked as much, you know, since I've been back, and I've been back since November last year, and
Okay.
you know, shoot, I'd love to get back in the lucha ring, you know, and with the luchador Mexicano.
And you look in great shape still. I mean, it looks like you're in great health and good spirits to still be able to pull it off.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm staying away from the tortas. You know, no money to buy them. You know, nobody's booking me, nobody's paying me, so I can buy tortas.
Or paying you off with the
yeah, exactly. You know, shoot, I miss those days where they no money, but they say, hey, take like 5-6 tortas. You know, and I miss those days. You know, it's like.
Is there any organization that you would like to go back or to go work for?
Yes, any organization?
Yeah, any wrestling, any shows that you would like to go work for?
Oh yes.
Give us a few names.
A few names?
Sure.
Anybody? I'll give you real simple. Anybody in Southern California.
Anybody in Southern California.
Yes. Hey, shoot, if you're on TV, cable, El Rey TV, El Rey TV. You know, hey, I do it. I've been doing shows that are on the Food Channel. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, I'd do it. You know, and audition. Should I do the first 3 shows for free?
You did it for free. There you
For
go.
free,
See,
you know, and it's like
for a free torta, right?
I never had just one. You know, so it's got to be a few tortas at least. Yeah, and it's like.
What about the fans? Do you get along with the fans when you're working as a referee, or do they boo you?
Well, it depends. You know what I'm saying? Because they sometimes like, Mr. KonanSki, this is American wrestling. You're a professional referee, and you have to call things. You got to be biased, and you got to call things down the line, and it's just like. So I got to behave. You know what I'm saying? I got to behave and call things like lucha libre. Hey, shoot. You know, most of my friends are rudos, so I gotta. Hey.
I've heard that word rudos. Somebody told me that word. Rudos.
Rudo means like heel.
Yeah, like
It's a heel.
Gotcha.
It's the in lucha libre, rudos are the heels, technicals are the faces.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm learning Spanish still.
Yeah. It's. I guess it's. Rudo's another word. Is
I'm just surprised a German guy like you know what that word means.
Hey, you live in LA, you gotta know some Spanish. You know.
That's true. That's true. I only know C and no.
Taco Bell.
Now you refereed how many years? You said
About 4 minus a year.
about 3 years.
About 3 years. Yes.
So you're still active, but you just haven't had any work.
Yeah, I'm still active, just haven't had any work.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hopefully, hey guys, promoters out there in Southern California, there's a gentleman named Mario KonanSki. He's a referee. Please check him out. I'm sure. Do you have a Facebook page or?
Oh yes, it's Mario KonanSki, and if me knowing Dennis and this guy David here, it prevents me from working with your organization, I totally denounce anything or knowing them. I'm not their friend. I'll deactivate Facebook so they don't see what's going on no more. Like.
Let me ask you, is anybody that you referee now that you've seen maybe when they just started wrestling and now they're in like maybe Lucha Underground or?
Oh, you know what? I see more than half the fans in Lucha Underground there. You know, and it's pretty cool. You know, when I came back from New Mexico, I had totally forgot about the name Lucha Underground. I knew it was coming. I hit the DVR of the guide, and I said, "Oh, hey, you know what? Wrestling. Just hit record. I'll watch it later." And when I go hit the play button, I seen the gentleman that you're still waiting for, Mariachi Loco, up there. You know, I was like, "Hey, I know that dude." You know, which another guy that dodged me that I issued a challenge to. You know, I think him and Dennis got something going on. They dodge. You throw a challenge, they dodge.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I challenged him like about 2 years ago to the dance challenge, and never acknowledged nothing. You know.
It's because Mariachi, you know, he's a good friend of mine. We're gonna go to the Lake Cala and
We're in Tarantarans.
we're in Tarantarans. We don't take any challenge. You know, we have to, you know, has to go through me.
They don't take no challenges, huh?
But Butcher goes through my brother Lonchero.
Ranchero?
He has a twin brother.
Lonchero takes all his bookings,
Doesn't speak a word of English.
but he takes all the bookings. You're the one that pays him. You get paid in tortas, and he pays Loncheros with tacos. Taquitos.
Taquitos?
He lets them take the expired leftover meat home for his family.
Yeah, before they get bad.
It's not like
Speaking of Lucha Underground, were you there after taping?
excuse me, sir. I am a professional referee, and I try not to get involved, or what we say, I try not to mark up.
No, there's nothing wrong with that because I still see some indie wrestlers out in the audience, and I've seen some regular fans. But I'm sure I saw you standing on the top rail. Was that you?
Oh, I got it, man. Okay, yes, I'm a mark, man. Big time mark. I love it. Hey, Melissa. Oh my God, you know. And oh shoot, I had to be there.
I saw Mario right there. I go look at him. Look at him. He's still right there, all excited seeing. I forgot who it was.
Man, shoot, I want to see some of these guys. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big mark. You know.
There's
but I try
nothing
to.
wrong with that.
Nothing wrong, you know?
I mean, that's what gets us involved in the business because you're inspired by an individual, and then boom, next thing you know, look where you're at. Now you're part of the team. So,
Well, see, being involved, you know, see, like, I still wish Andre was still alive, because that guy right there is the one that made me fall in love with wrestling.
Andre the Giant?
Giants.
Okay.
The Giant,
so he
man.
was your eye catch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Was it his giant balls that got you excited, or what was it that got you more?
I thought we had.
I mean, you know what? If you were to stand, I bet you, if you were to stand next to Andre, your face would be right at his crotch. And you would be so excited. You'd be like a dead eye at his nuts. Look at it.
Oh, the whole image of Andre.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You could
I
look
know
up,
somebody has shut Mr. KonanSki mouth.
and realize, look, that'll motivate you again. Melissa's right up there.
I'm gonna find a picture. Of Andre's balls. I'm gonna zoom in there.
We're talking about cock and balls and testicles. You know, hey, Dennis, if you're gay, it's okay.
No, I'm not.
No, it's okay. Come out of the closet now.
Listen, just follow me here.
All right.
Follow me here. Okay?
No,
you're a big fan of Andre. Okay, I get it.
Wait a minute, where's he gonna follow you?
Not in the closet.
To the alley, to the naked alley.
No, Naked Island. That was a TV show.
That's not what you said a couple days ago. You kept saying,
tongue
I keep
twisted.
watching Naked Alley. I want to go to the alley.
Naked Island.
Naked. Oh boy, is he gonna
It's
follow
a
you to Naked
VH1.
Island?
It's a VH1.
When's the last time we had
Yeah,
news?
go ahead. Let him follow you. Go ahead.
Okay, so anyways, tell me more about Andre. So Andre was your.
Oh yeah, shoot, man. That's why I fell in love with the rules, the bad guys, you know, because it was that day he challenged Hogan, you know, and he come out with the brain, Bobby Heenan,
Right.
and I take your hands off my shoulders. So I was like, yeah, you know, give it to him, you know, and you know the technicals, you know, they.
No, well, these guys, I mean, they were a freak of nature looking, and they did the storyline, and it was very exciting to look. You know, it was really good stuff.
Yeah,
You know, the 80s were the best. No doubt about it.
it would always be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, until this day, they still market them. If you look at some of the WWE stuff, if you look at it, they still sell Hulk Hogan T-shirts. Well, I mean, now, ever since that.
Oh, excuse me. As of a month and a half ago, I do not know the name you just said.
Oh, goodness.
So what do you? Okay, so since you're a big '80s fan, what do you think about this whole Hogan and Jimmy Superfly Snuka getting, banished from the Hall of Fame?
I'm not going to debate you. Just your
Just my opinion. You know,
opinion, yeah.
with Snuka, it's here in America. It's you're innocent into proving guilty.
But they haven't proven that yet.
Yeah, they haven't proven that yet. Not even in court. Nothing.
Right.
They just have some.
You just have him arrested, so he won't leave the country.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know why everybody's making a big deal of it. And I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. Even if he did do something, that's something he's got to deal with.
Right.
I love Snuka for what he did in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
What he did outside, he could be sitting here talking about dicks if you want,
Right.
and talking about that.
We always end up back on the topic of penises on the show today.
And Hogan about the N-word.
Yeah, it's.
Or do you use the N-word?
Do I use the N-word?
Yeah.
Yeah, nachos all the time. Nachos, nopales, shoot, naranjas, and it's like shoot. I don't know, and it's a very touchy subject, and it's like with my friends, I know who I could talk to, and who I could, who I could open up to, and I know already just who not to talk.
Right.
And if I don't know you, I'm not going to talk like that because I don't want no problems. And it's like it's out of respect, and it's.
China going to the Hall of Fame.
Hey, great. I just wish you would have just appeared a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more, or just go up to WWE a couple more times and.
But they don't want to put her in the Hall of Fame because of the whole
porn thing.
Yeah.
Now we just open up another chapter, man. We can talk about porn all we want, but I guess we can't do that, right?
You can talk about whatever you want. There's no rules.
Man, shit, have you seen some of those porn she's done?
No, I haven't.
Damn. Excuse me. But David, could you pull some of that up right there on that computer right there? We could just turn the volume down.
My wife told me unless I want to be traumatized, don't watch any of those movies.
Oh, all right. Well,
traumatized from that, yeah, because she gave it 2 thumbs down.
Oh, wow. Well, as far as her not making the Hall of Fame, you know what? It's whatever she does outside the company, or whatever somebody does outside the company, that's on them. Mm-hmm. I understand it may hurt the company, but they're not with the company no more.
Yeah. Plus, I'm a happily married man. I don't watch porn.
Dude, you're just flirting with like 3 different...
I'm a happily married man. I don't watch porn. I don't flirt.
You were just talking about how that girl came in with short shorts looking at your merchandise, man.
What I said was, she came up with these little small skirts and looks at herself in the mirror, and I'm like, then why the hell are you looking at? Why are you wearing that small ass skirt?
How'd you know it's small? And then plus you also made mention that's why you keep the women's tank tops that low so they can bend over and grab it so you can look, see what's going on.
She didn't come in here.
Oh, I was something.
Plus, she was Jared's age.
If you weren't paying attention,
Jared's age.
I wasn't here when all this happened.
She was a Jared girl, Jared kid. That's all I'm gonna say.
So he was able to notice.
Jared would have been in heaven.
Jeez.
Oh man. Hey,
have you had any serious injuries when you were in the ring? Like when you?
Yes, just one. It was 3-on-3 lucha ruse. Of course, best out of 3. Mm-hmm. Of course, always almost every main event, lucha event, they always start out heavy. All 3 guys going, all 6 men going at it, and of course, again going back to that 14x14.
Yeah.
It's a really small ring, especially with the referee. So that's 7 guys in a 14x14, and just acting like I'm doing my job and trying to settle things down. And I turned, and somebody got tossed into my leg, and my leg looked like an L. I thought I broke it. I really thought I broke it.
Got scared right there. You're like...
I got scared, and it was the beginning of the match, and I knew I couldn't bend my leg no more. But because this is my passion, the love for wrestling, I stood. We started this match, we're gonna finish it.
Right.
And after the second pinfall, because by then it was already 1-on-1, one for rules, one for technicals, and going for that last count, I couldn't get up no more. And your best friend, Old Man Bill, mm-hmm. I see him, and he's looking at me, and he's just talking at your leg. I couldn't hear what he said, but I could read his lips at your leg, and it's like, yeah. And somebody else came running in with the ref shirt, and just me being a tonto, just take me home, and some Mexican blood in me. I take care of this at the house. Toma 7-Up and, burp it out. And
Now you say you're Mexican. See, we finally caught it. The Mexican blood in me.
I said some Mexican blood. I didn't say Mexican. I said some Mexican blood.
Okay.
We
Run
want
it. We're trying to find out where you're really from.
Shoot, man, I'm a mutt. Okay, I'm from everywhere.
Okay. Well, I guess that's fair enough. I'm like Donald Trump trying to find the birth certificate where Obama was born.
I'm
trying to find out where you're from.
I'm kind of shoot. If I was, all right, let's say I'm Mexican. I'm kind of screwed because I go over there to Mexico. They say, hey, vete para allá, pinche pocho. And then over here, Donald Trump saying, hey, get over there back. The W word. It's like, oh man. So if I go to Mexico, I'm right there staying on the border. Hey, you can't keep me here.
So you're an anchor baby.
I mean, hey, I can't go nowhere. I'm right to no one. They're like, yeah, stay right here on the border, no problem. And shoot.
Being a referee, I will say it is hard work. You're running around in circles. You're going on your knees. You're doing the 1, 2, 3. You are getting in physical positions sometimes just to break up the guys.
Yeah.
I remember when you left. It was, I think, the first or second week I went over, and there was no referee. And I forgot who was the young man and told me, if I could be able to help out and to do a couple of matches. I did. The other guy never showed up. I stood the whole entire night doing the whole 7 matches that they had. I have never felt so exhausted.
Oh, dude,
it's cardio in there.
Yes.
It's a lot of cardio, and then you're squatting, you're going up. And when I took, it was Kayam that lent me his referee shirt, just like the one you got on. He goes, "Ponte esto," and I put it on, and next thing I know, when I took it off, it was just drenching of sweat.
I had this polyester one. I remember, it's nothing but sweat. After the first match, it's like, shoot. Yeah. That's all that exercise that you were saying. That's how I became a bad guy. It wasn't because I wanted to be with the bad guys. I was just so tired. I said, hey, he's pinning. I'm too tired. Forget it. And I'm so thirsty. I'll go take a drink from the fan.
But just to let the fans know out there that are listening, referee is not as easy as you think. It's work. Just like the same guys are doing, that they're wrestling, but going in circles, running around, even getting beat up sometimes too.
Yes.
It's quite a fest. David, would you be a referee one day?
I would.
Would you like to try it out?
Sure. Anybody want to book me?
And Mario will love to teach you the ropes, but you have to get behind you, so that way you can know how to fall, get on your knees.
Yeah. Because you got to wear your tatarons too, though. Okay?
Oh, don't worry about that.
No.
Shoot, trust me. My tarantaras, every time we see Superman, you hear the theme song in the back. Dun, 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 dun. Batman. Dun, 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 dun. I got the musical.
Oh man, dude.
I will pay to see it.
You're supposed to be in a tarantaras match with Old Man Bill.
Bill's been having this. Like, he wants to do this tuxedo
I think Mario can referee that match.
Oh,
man. Oh, goodness.
Oh, man.
He's going to call it right down the middle. Who, Mario?
Yeah,
right. He hates both of us.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be right down the middle.
It's gonna trade. As soon as I call for that moment, it's gonna be a hardcore match.
I'll have. Wait. If you referee that match, don't worry. I'm gonna have a hospital bed right next to you with the IV. Because after you see one of them in there, tarantarans,
I'm gonna need it.
Right there.
I'm gonna need it too.
You know what's surprising? He takes off his shirt and he's got those little spinners on his nipples. What do you call those, tossums? Or
what are they called, Justice?
Tassels. That's Mario wearing tassels underneath on your man boobs.
Oh, the shirt. Oh, well, before I put them on, I gotta lick my fingers and then rub my.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to sports.
Sports. There you go.
Sports. Who's your favorite? What do you watch? You like soccer, basketball, football? Besides wrestling.
I'm an all-around sports fan. Shoot, man, I watch tennis. I watch golf, soccer.
You like tennis?
Yes.
You like tennis?
Yes. Have you ever met Serena Williams?
No, I heard she's a man.
I don't like tennis no more.
I mean, look at her good. Look at those legs. Look at those quads, man.
Oh my God!
See, it's breaking.
No wonder why she knows how to do the double backhand stroke.
She's just jealous because she's got more body. muscle than he does.
I think she got more muscle than most of us. You know, and it's like,
She's built like a horse.
you know, she still look good though. I think. You know,
They say I'm hung like a horse.
Goodness.
It's
So you like tennis?
it's just like golf. I mean, I watch everything. You know, I'll tell you, like I love football, and at one time I was
American football or the soccer football?
Football Mexicano and American, football Americano. I love both. I love soccer and
So you just you like every activity.
every activities. Yeah. And
But what would be your main one?
it's gonna have to be. Oh shoot! It's gonna be a little toss up between the Dodgers and the Lakers, basketball and baseball.
Yeah.
Because the '80s, I mean, the '80s were great. Going back to the '80s, besides wrestling, shoot, the Dodgers won 2 World Series in the '80s.
And they haven't won nothing ever since.
That's like shoot, man.
But you got like Turkey. You got teams like the Indians and what other lousy team is out there? The Giants, the Mets. But anyways,
Wow, it's like
I like Dodgers. Los
Yeah,
Dodgers.
the Dodgers. Man, shit, I'm not going over there. Hey, orderly pues.
You guys keep saying that Donald Trump's gonna boot your asses back to Mexico.
Who are you voting for? I'm curious.
Excuse me, but my vote is confidential.
Oh, yeah, you don't like to get involved in
Yeah,
politics.
I don't like to get involved.
Well,
in
you know
politics.
what? Since you're gonna be a pussy about it, I'm voting for Trump.
Oh, okay. About time he throws pussy out there, Because, they do say you are what you eat, so I guess that's a good compliment,
It is. All I'm saying, I won't regret that.
All right, cool.
There you go.
You're voting for Trump?
I'm voting for Trump.
I'm voting for Al Gore.
Al Gore?
Yeah.
No, the planet's got worse, dude. It's not going to turn any more greener.
I'm voting for Al Gore.
Is he on the race?
No, but
I don't think he's on the race.
You know who I'm gonna vote for? Honestly,
If Madonna was running, believe
I
it.
would. But you know who I'm gonna vote for? Judge Judy.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, man, she reminds me of una balita, man. It looks like she throw the chancla y todo,
We need a woman like that as president.
Well, you almost had Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, if we talking
Her
about...
name was on the ballot. I couldn't believe
We
it.
had Schwarzenegger as governor.
He did a great job.
Can't get any worse than that.
Hey, you know what? All right, I'll let you guys know. I'm voting for Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, you want Monica Lewinsky? Why Monica Lewinsky? Can you enlighten us for the younger generation to know who Monica Lewinsky is and what is she about and what she did?
Well, let me just put it this way. You see, Hillary's running. Well,
I vote for Hillary.
Hey, look, this is why I'm voting for Monica.
Oh, okay.
She could get the job done, not like Hillary. Okay, she could get the job done then. Shoot. But other than that,
I heard she sucks.
But she kisses and tells, and it's like, and I don't want to be there when she's kissing, it's like.
I'm going with Hillary.
Hillary.
Okay, there you go. You got a Democrat here. I'm an independent. I'm not a Republican, but if Jesse Ventura runs, which there might be a possibly chance still on the ballot, if his name's on the ballot, it'll run. But if not, then I guess I have to go with the funny guy with the hair.
I think I could see a team of the Butcher with you as his running mate.
It's not going to work out because like 2-3 months later, I'm going to want to rip his arm off and beat him down with his head,
Well, let's talk about that. What is this rivalry that you have with the Butcher? What is the
What is
that you have?
I saw it on Facebook, and I'm really nice to you and everything, and then all of a sudden you go.
Remember, he called you
shit.
Herman off the.
Oh, this guy! Hey, you know how many times I had to add this gentleman back on my Facebook because every time he keeps unfriending me, and he's very nice, and it's like, what the hell did I ever do to you? And
Hey, Butcher, why did you unfriend him?
He's not the only one. I just got too many problems on Facebook, so I get rid of
too
everything.
many problems. We never talked.
Of course we had. What are you talking about?
The last wrestling show. When was that? 4 years ago.
Right, and then you left, and you closed your account.
Butcher has 99.
But that was a year and a half ago.
I don't keep track of people.
Oh my God.
Look, we're actually having Facebook drama here now.
You know what? Honestly, too, I'm very jealous.
Why are you shaking? Why are you?
Because I'm very upset. Because
Why are you getting upset?
Butcher
for?
has 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Go ahead.
Oh goodness.
well, but that's because he won. It's like
David,
hey,
I don't want to talk to him. No, you just.
David, check this out. Look,
Oh
he
goodness.
invited me once on this Butcher show.
Yeah.
This Butcher show.
Yeah.
And then I told him, hey, I cannot do it. And, hey,
That's it.
hey, hey, I can't make it.
That's it. I heard though he's bringing it back. for a one-time special today after we're done, and he's having you as his guest. That's what I heard. I heard that's where the arm wrestling match is taking place. It's taking place on the Butcher Shop show.
I'm gonna give her a little dream. We're gonna have a little arm wrestling match. You're gonna arm wrestle with a former wrestler, and we're gonna
wait a minute. We have another guest.
Yeah, me.
You said former wrestler.
Former, I used to wrestle.
He's talking about me. I'm thinking that's somebody from the Asian community, Mishu Young or something like that.
Oh, goodness.
Yoshitatsu's not scheduled to come in until September 19th, so I don't know which former wrestler you're talking about. Just throwing it out there.
If this is real, you're really gonna give me a shot.
Why are you getting that microphone? You're not like holding it like this.
I'm caressing it. Okay? I'm caressing.
You know,
It just feels. Yeah, I want to.
he's having flashbacks of watching Cinemax.
Oh man, shoot, it's. But
Is it the girth?
it's the width, man.
Well, that's good.
The length and.
It's a replica of.
Of me.
Oh hey, you know what? I gotta ask. Hey, why'd you guys book me without Mega Dallas here? You know,
Oh, Dolly, she's at work.
she's at work. You know, because she told me she didn't know that I was booked. You know, to come out here, and it was like, it was like, what's going on here?
She said you know what she told me?
She's preparing herself
No,
for Sean Toussaint.
Yes, she has a date with the Sean's 2 cents tonight. But you know what else she told
Oh
me?
my God! Hey, could you please, guys? Could you please talk to Sean? I really want to make the hot tub.
Do you want to be in that hot tub?
I'm not. Hey, well, I think it's.
You'll do anything, wouldn't you?
Damn right. You know.
You're
Hey,
doing this show.
if you asked me how low I'd go, hey, I showed up, didn't I?
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
god!
she-
And he's doing the butcher shop. That's
One
pretty.
time there.
That's pretty. That's.
You know why she didn't come, Sean?
honestly?
Defending you.
You know why she didn't come? Honestly, she said that she did not want to see you lose to the butcher. So she said, "I might as well just go to work." That's what she told us.
She does.
You have to talk
She
to her.
does have hearts. Her eyes lit up when she hears about your name.
I know.
Her eyes lights up when she hears about Sean too. So I don't know. I mean, this girl, she's a sweet girl, sweet young lady, but when it comes to wrestlers or referees, she gets all.
I don't know about that. You know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna have to call Sean out then.
I think you may have to.
I'm
You
gonna
may
have to.
You may have to have a bear squeeze hug.
Ladder match for the guest who gets to go for some AMC movie tickets.
Sean, if you're listening to this podcast, I say this with all due respect.
Sure, talk to me.
Why won't you let me on the hot tub view, man?
Well, for one, you're bald.
Oh,
Second, you're old. And three, it's not enough for both of us. If you go in, the pool will overflood. I have to put a little bit of water because so that way it could be able to be up to the rim. If I put too much water, it'll overflood.
But Sean, you know what? I really want to do. I'm a big fan of you, dog.
Bring some donuts with you, and then we'll talk about it.
I'll get some, but I don't know if they're gonna be there when I get there. You know?
Well, we'll figure it out.
All right, cool.
Sweet. Well, message me on Facebook or something.
Hey, just don't be a prick like Dennis in front of me here and there, and we'll be okay.
I don't like Dennis. Never did, never will.
We got something in common. Finally, somebody I got in common.
I could care less. Trust me.
Oh,
So what's the future?
I burn it like David. Like that.
So let's get to that. What's the future over here? Are we gonna see you back in the ring, referee?
I would love to see you back in the ring.
Oh man, of course I would love to. I would love to. It's. I'm not saying I work for peanuts either, and I'm not trying to take anything away from the guys, just top up a little gas here and there, and if it's for charity, different story. Let me make my mind up if I want to be booked if we're doing a free show.
As a referee, since what you experienced, have you been treated fairly as a referee and being taken care of?
Honestly, half the time, no. Half the time, no. And
do you think it's just you, or just
referees in general?
It's maybe just referees in general, and it's some referees they do, I totally believe, they deserve it. They deserve it.
I mean, was Rick Knox? Is that one of the great ones?
Oh man, I love Rick Knox, Justin Borden.
Mm-hmm.
No, Justin just won a championship for being the best referee in the world.
Justin, how you doing, bro? I want a shot at that championship. All right, Americano versus Mexicano. Thank you very much.
Oh goodness, that was more like soft
You
love.
got the Art LeBeau voice on that one.
Oh,
You could be like one of them phone sex talk guys, and then once the girls
No.
find out who it is, and you see what they're like.
I auditioned for phone sex.
Did you?
Yeah.
and he still had to pay $2.99.
I had to pay to join.
Oh goodness.
They hung up on me in 10 seconds. Unbelievable.
Were you using
My
your
own wife
penis?
wouldn't do the phone sex with me either.
I
Said I
mean,
wasn't
do you
sexy
blame her?
Do you blame me, Cindy? Yeah, exactly. That's what I got all over the phone sex too. What?
You haven't started, and you're done.
I was done in 10.
Oh,
And 10, that's a world record right there. Shoot.
what do you have to say for young people that want to become a referee?
Shoot, I said go training. There's a couple good schools out there, a little pricey, but pretty good. I know the school Hard Knocks, EWF, Santinos, that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
There's other schools out there. Go training, pay attention. Well, I'll tell you also, if you do get in the ring and you're a referee, I'll tell you what they told me. Hey, just remember the finisher and stay out of the way. Yeah, and it's no problem there. It's all I don't want to say all roses and stuff like that, because it's like tortas maybe, but and stay away from the butcher shop, cabron, okay?
Have you ever got into a little confrontation in the ring with a wrestler that maybe they don't like what you did, or you didn't like what they did?
Not so much a confrontation, but I have messed up a couple of times. Which is the very first time I remember was Lestat versus Barrio Boy, and I was told that the finisher was going to be a submission move.
Oh.
And one thing that there was no communication between the wrestlers and me, and I kind of messed up, and we went for the pin, and I stopped after the second tap, and then just touching the rope, and Stat looked pretty pissed at me, and then he went back for the cover, and I knew they just count to 3, and that's it, go home. And, I was like, so I stood away. We just went over there, shook his hand, hey, thank you, and I apologized and walked away. So I didn't want to stay for the aftermath, and I have gotten away a couple times.
Right.
Yeah, I think the early on in my career, like I said, they just tossed me the referee shirt, and I didn't know what was going on. They just told me to watch out for this. And that's how people started telling me, hey, you know what? This is the finish. Stay out of the way. Yeah. So it's like, like with the torta thing. I got to tell you, it's a little funny.
Please.
A little funny.
Go
the
ahead.
Torta, I had got a lot of heat for taking food in the ring.
I know.
I got a lot of heat. And
you're the only referee that takes food in the ring.
Shoot, hey.
And it's a good way of marketing yourself, because that's how I know you by as a torta. Look, and damage done.
I'm not.
That's your trick, dude. If I was gonna have if there was gonna be a poster of you, I want to be sure there's a torta behind you.
It has to be
on your hands.
Yeah, it has to. It's just. But see, I'm the only referee that was showing up in Dickie shorts. Dickie shorts. Hey, black. But hey, this was my concept. I wore the cholo socks.
Uh-huh.
All that go up to the knee. And black shoes, white socks, black shorts. You don't see no skin. What color's my referee shirt? Black and white.
Black and white.
So why can't I have those shorts? Especially if it's it's hot in here right now. Why can't I wear some?
Sure. It's an indies. You could do whatever you want, unless the promoter has regulations, of course.
I don't mind following the rules if the promoter says no, you can't do that. No problem. But with the torta, I went in. There's some matches. There's people running late, and the show was already running late. We switched the second match to the first one, so the wrestler get there. And, well, the first match started, finished 10 minutes later. That's when another 10-minute break. It's like, the wrestlers, I said, you guys ready? They said, yeah, this is the finisher. And I walk out, and everybody knows when the referee walks out, the show is ready to start. So that's when the announcer, started announcing, play the music. And all you see out of the curtain is the hands waving out, no, not yet. And I kind of felt like a fool in the ring. It's like, You know, the fans are already waiting. Already, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
You only seen one match and waited 20 minutes. So I was like, well, I got to do something. And I went and got me a torta and I sat down on the ring. I didn't get in the ring. I sat down in the ring, on the ledge. And the cameraman, Leonardo, solid fan.
Mhm.
He get in the ring, and I got in, and he gave me the Coke can, the potato chips, put some salt in my sandwich, and little poles, and, you know, hey, rep, what are you doing? Hey, mi lonche, cabrones. Yeah, you know, which means it's dinner time, you know, and it's stuck with me ever since, the torta thing, you know.
Well, so it could be your little title. Now, if you were, do you feel you reached your main point in professional wrestling, or do you feel you have more to offer, or what's your goal, in other words?
Well, you know, I let you right now, hey, my dream come true. I may not have been a wrestler, but my dream is just being inside a ring, whether I'm refereeing or wrestling or whatever. My dream has come true. So if I don't referee any more matches, guess what? It was fun while it lasted. But I'm not saying it's, you know, we could end it now. But
You still want to pull through?
Yeah, I still want to pull through. You know, because there's a lot of new things that I like to try. You know, shoot, I like to have as many matches as like Jay Stone, Rick Knox, some of these good referees, Southern California referees. I like to, you know, as many matches as them. Mm-hmm. You know, some of these lucha Mexicana referees, mm-hmm. Sergio La Placita, Indio Mendoza.
Right.
Yeah,
a lot of people. So let's get your name out there again. Let's get you on the ball and, you know, start having some fun.
Yeah, that's KonanSki, KonSki. And it's like, just don't get confused.
Just don't, you know, tortas in the ring.
Yeah, and
you may have the pool. There might be a little regulation on not taking food, so that would they want to see a serious referee. I'm not saying you're not a serious referee, but you know, things have changed a little bit.
It's. I mean, I respect it. You know what's going on, and you know, but that. You know,
I want to see you be the, you know, champion referee of the year or whatever.
I wanted to see the butcher shop, but hey,
you know, you had your chance. You forget it, right? It's not going to happen. You snooze, you lose.
We're gonna have a one-time return to the butcher shop. That's the arm wrestling match.
No, well, you know, unfortunately, I don't have my sign here, and I don't have my gimmick on, so it's not going to feel right.
It's gonna be the.
But you know what?
The arm wrestling.
You're here with me. That's more as close as you're going to get. I gotta penalize you.
If we're gonna arm wrestle, I gotta ask you, David, is your place insured? Because it's gonna get nasty up in here.
Yeah, we should be insured, right, Justice? We're insured.
Yep.
You're insured, all right, cool. Because I'm gonna beat this guy.
Our technical making sure. That's our lawyer.
Your lawyer over there.
Yeah, that's why his name is Justice.
Just.
Make sure. Justice.
Are you on something? Why are you saying foolish things? I thought we were buddies. What happened? You know, I allowed you to come here, and you're talking all the smack here, and then you want to do something. You want to beat me up. You want to tear my arm off.
Oh, my God.
What is wrong with you?
David, hey.
I don't get it. Relax.
You know why I threw it out on Facebook?
Why?
Because, look, I go challenge him, and he doesn't respond.
So
that's seeking attention.
Yes.
No.
You're like doing that shoot. All right, guys, I'm going to go to bed now. All right, guys, I'll be out for a week.
And if you need me, call me.
Yeah. You know what? Bill, we love you. We're just thinking about you.
Speak for yourself, Dennis, okay? Please speak for
I am
yourself.
speaking for myself.
Hey, shoot, man.
Can't believe we just agreed about something about Bill. You know what? I think Bill's a better referee than you. Oh, that was a slap right there for you. Right.
Oh, you know what? I still owe him one.
I think the winner of this arm wrestling match gets a date with Old Man Bill.
No. Oh, no. No, wait a minute. What are you doing? You sick.
Hey, bring your lawyer out here again. You know, she's going to sue you right now, dog.
All right. The loser.
I haven't even.
The loser has to be in a match with Old Man Bill.
Look at his hands. I don't want to touch his hand. When was the last time you washed your hands?
This morning after I threw a little Vaseline on. You know.
Oh. I heard he had an unfair advantage. He does use that right arm a lot, he said.
And then he's got like these black tape around his wrist, like he's some kind of barbarian.
Told you he was talking mess.
I'm defending myself. I ain't gonna touch someone or something and get myself infected.
Look, just plain and simple. Wait up or shut up. If you can tear my arm off, you're gonna do it today. Because all you've been doing was arm wrestling.
All I've been doing is being nice, having a nice conversation, limited, and you being a little jerk off here with me, and I'm like, if you're like siding with David, I mean, I'm done here.
Oh my God. Hey, David.
You're just like all the other guests. They come over here. I'm nice to them. I give them what they want, and then boom, they ambush me.
Nice of them. You call tornado buckwheat.
Well, what did he call my head?
A dome.
A dome.
I like that, but
He thought he was wearing a football helmet.
who said this again?
Tornado thought Butcher was wearing a football helmet the whole time.
Hey, Tornado, I think that was the wrong thing for you to say, bro. You should have just got this marker right here. I got my hand, draw a line down his head, and it looked like an S. It's like,
Well, you know what? I could be arranged on yours.
you'll say cabeza de moren, no más. It's like.
So come on, one more time. KonanSki. Where are you from, really? KonanSki.
I heard he was Salvadorian.
You say you were Salvadorian. Are you Salvadorian?
I wish I was.
I don't know if he said he was Salvadorian or he has kids in El Salvador.
How many kids do you have? Do you have
that I
That
know.
he knows of.
Oh, yeah.
That you know of.
Just in Southern California, right?
Oh, I don't know. Just an idea, ballpark.
Just in Southern California, I got like 4 with 5 different baby mamas. It's like
You better get booked today because you got some child support to pay.
Guys,
shoot,
ASAP.
If I ain't got no child support doing. I send some money as much as I can and when I can, and I ain't got nobody after me for child support either. Like,
Butcher does.
Do you have a? Do you want to advertise where you're at most of the time? Maybe promoters may want to get a hold of you.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
oh yes, there's this nice taco stands by my house on Amor and Puente in the city of La Puente. You can find me there to get the best tortas, and they don't run around in their tantarans there, dude.
Oh shit.
And it's
I'm only in my tarantarans because I'm waiting to leave. Mariachi told me he was stuck in traffic. Sure, that was at about 10 o'clock in this morning. But I know how Southern California traffic is, and it's Labor Day weekend. He's just running a little late.
Right now, there's no traffic because everybody's out.
He's running a little late.
It's nice outside. I was out there today, and it's like
I already told Cindy I'm leaving to Lake Havasu. She gave me her blessing.
where's Lake Havasu?
It's a couple hours away. I'll be back on Monday. I'll be back on time for Tuesday's podcast. Don't worry.
Who's going to run the show here?
Our lawyer.
Okay.
He's taking over while I'm over there at Lake Havasu.
Wait. Did Engineer Roy got the night off? The day off? Today?
Engineer Roy's a little sick right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, get Roy. We're just thinking about you.
Roy.
who's Roy?
Well, Roy.
Get well, Roy.
Did you hear me say get Roy?
Hey, throw us out to Roy, little bullet, Tyrone.
We're back on the Art LeBeau show. Art LeBeau, this one's dedicating.
Here we go.
Roy. You want to dedicate to the Green Ice?
When you were in the ring, refereeing with some of these guys, who were your favorite wrestlers from the Indies?
Oh, gosh. All these guys, man, are great. Very athleticism, different kind of styles. And of course, at some lucha shows, we have some American matches. I love the different styles, I'm still a long time fan of Mikey O'Shea.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Black, man. I don't care what anybody says, but he's a sweetheart.
Great guy.
A great guy. Always took care of me, even though in the ring it looked like I was doing him dirty, and I was doing him dirty.
You are a dirty person.
Yeah.
Go on.
Use condoms and stuff. It was like,
goodness.
But I shoot another guy that's a sweetheart, Ridiculoso.
Yeah. Well, he retired from California.
You know what?
I guess he's gonna go wrestle some other state.
He ain't ridiculous. I know you ain't retiring, bro. I know you ain't retiring, man. It's just like we all say that back in the ring.
That's how the business is. It's corny.
But you know what? Ridiculous. I love that guy. Him and Biggie, man. It's like shoot. A couple times I cry on Facebook, and Biggie would throw up there, hey, love you, buddy. And it just throw a smile on my face.
I never get that kind of treatment from you. How come you never say, hey, Butchie, I just want to dig into you, love you, man? Nothing. I get nothing like that. Why is that?
Well, no, I do think about you. When I'm in the restroom, in my man cave, in my throne.
When you need to force yourself to take a shit, huh?
Hey, no problem. Hey, shoot, there was that bad. First of all, it was that bad meat I bought at the butcher shop that made me sit on my throat, you know. And
Probably the same meat he makes my brother take home. All right, you pop in one of if you ever have problems sleeping, just pop in one of Butcher's matches on the DVD player. We're on YouTube.
hey, I don't even want to waste my phone energy, battery on that, you know.
Or you can watch him referee.
Oh my God!
I got a great picture of me in a referee shirt. I'm gonna send it to you. And I want you to blow it up, 8x10.
It's gonna blow it up, but it ain't gonna be an 8 by 10.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna send it to you. I want to sign it for you. And you're gonna look at it, and you can put candles around. You can do whatever you want.
Mr. Butchu, Dennis, right here is a referee now, and please, unretire. We need you back. Oh man, Bill, please come back to refereeing. We need Dennis out. You're a way better referee than this guy was. Way better.
Bill won't do it no more because of his bad knees. He's like an elephant. They get old and tired, and then their legs don't work as well anymore like they used to.
Poor old man Bill. You're not gonna get any of his chili. You're not gonna get any of his chili.
Oh, you don't want any of his chili. You gotta drink Pepto Bismol before and after you eat it. Yeah, like, shoot, and that's, you still got chorro. You're like, ah. I was like, shoot.
Let everybody know. Did we do that? Did you let everybody know how to find you? Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook?
Oh,
Facebook. I'm very. I'm a computer illiterate.
okay, no problem.
I don't know how to. That's how you say it? Hey, I'm a freaking idiot. I don't know how to work, all that stuff. So, hey, Facebook is good because I always run off MySpace last week. I'm so far behind there. I had to throw away my pager and stuff. So it was like to get update. And,
do you go to any shows still to support the wrestling?
I try to do a few shows that are local by my house because I stay in the city of La Puente.
Yeah. Don't give out your address. Nobody cares.
Oh man.
Maybe he was waiting for letters.
It's right there.
That's what
234-9.
Just say P.O. Box if you have a P.O. Box.
No.
I have a P.O. Box.
But I still know where you live.
I have a P.O. Box because I don't want people bothering me, sending me their dirty pictures or,
We don't send you dirty pictures. You download them.
No, I get
He
girls.
downloads them and sends it
girls and guys and send me pictures.
You're just the left hand to get look.
Anyways,
Nobody sends you dirty pictures.
Mario.
They send them pictures of them like this.
I got some calluses on the bottom of my foot. You want to check that out?
Oh goodness, no. We want to get grossed out.
But anyway,
it just got dead air here for a second.
He left you thinking of the calluses.
Oh well, I mean, who wants to think about calluses? Wrestling and calluses
go hand in hand.
Oh goodness.
I want to thank our guests being on.
Hey, thank you for coming, Dennis.
Thank you.
Make sure he doesn't come back.
Don't touch my hand, please.
If you guys want to see the arm wrestling match, it will be up on YouTube via the Wrestling Guy store. It'll also be on Periscope. Make sure you check it out, the Wrestling Guy store. You'll get to see my brother.
Who says I'm going to agree to
You're
arm
in
wrestle?
the arm wrestling match.
Hey,
my brother already signed the contract. You're ready to go. That's what happens when you leave him in charge to read an English contract.
Again, he screwed me over.
you just give me that same chance. You call yourself a wrestler. You call yourself a wrestler. Hey, give me the same
I'm not a
opportunity
wrestler anymore.
You can't say that, man. That's a
I just
fireworks
did.
right there, man.
I just did. You know what?
Just give me the same chance you had, bro.
I'm not a wrestler no more. If I'm not active in the ring, that's it. I'm done.
You chicken shit, motherfucker. You give me that chance right now, man. I want my chance.
He hasn't been a wrestler even when he did step in the ring.
I'll try to boost the muscle. Get on wrestling.
If I have one more match, if I ever come back and do another match, I will. The guy that I'm going to face will be David. So that way he can. David, this dickhead right here. And he's going to regret every word he said to me in all the past podcasts.
I'm going to go train with Mariachi.
You could trade with him.
You know what?
We got
to wrap up. I think I see his car pulling up.
Oh, that's it. Is that your cue?
Oh,
I think that might be it.
That's just somebody that just ordered Uber or whatever they call that.
I don't know. It might be.
Uber.
Guys,
It's Uber.
Yes.
I'm out of here. I want to thank our guest. I don't want to be late. I'm pretty sure that's him. Looks like him. I kind of resembles him. I'll send you the pictures this week.
Oh, actually, it's for you, Mario. It's Goober for you. He's got his name out there for
For
you.
the butcher, David, Dolly's not here, but she will be back. She didn't want to,
She's like Sean 2 cents
she
right
with
now.
the Sean 2 cents.
Stay tuned for this arm wrestling match that I'm going to get.
Thank
You
you.
know,
again,
you're not
Mario.
going to touch me.
Oh, no. I'm going to touch you all over.
Oh, we are.
I'm going to beat your ass right now, watch.
We are.
Get him out of here.
We are out.
Get him out.